Hello guys, and how is everything? So in this video guys, we're going to review the material of the midterm exam, which is in lesson 1 because of indexing and lesson 3. So in lesson 1 guys, we're going to start with the vocabulary and context, and as you know, we're having 10 vocabularies, and this is the starting from page 16 and 17. We're going to have the 10 vocabularies, study them, memorize the meaning of each word, and try to put them into sentences. And I'm going to give you like one word with in a sentence and with four options, and you need to choose the meaning of this word. And I might not ask you about all these 10 words. I might ask you about one, two, um, maximum three words of these 10 words. When we finish about the words, we're going to page 18, and we're going to have the target skill and the target strategy, which is about the story structure, which is the characters, setting, and the plot, and about the target strategy, which is summary and how to briefly retell the main events in the story. And according to the story structure, we're going to analyze it more and dig deeper about the story structure in the analysis of the text. So, and we like we should read the topic. It's not that something we need to shed the light on, but it's something like worth to read it. And then, guys, we need to memorize what is the genre of our story, which is realistic fiction, the meaning of realistic fiction story, and I might ask you like a multiple choice question or maybe true or false about the genre of the text. And then, guys, after finishing this, you need to start reading the story, reread it again, understand it, please, guys. Do not dig deeper into every teeny tiny detail because we do not like think about every single detail about the story. Just take the like summarize the whole story, take the most important events and think about them, memorize them, and do not like go deeper with every single detail into the story, because I'm not going to ask you like deep about the details of the story. I might ask you about the major ideas about this story. Okay, so here I'm waiting for the internet connection because I'm flipping the pages until we go to the analysis of the text, and then we need to dig deeper with the analysis of the text. And in the analysis of the text, I need you to understand everything in the analysis of the text and memorize every single thing with it. Okay, just give me a second so we can like go. Maybe the internet connection is so bad. I'm so sorry for this late. Okay, guys. So here in the analysis of the text, guys, we have more than one aspect to analyze and to dig deeper with it. And the first thing is going to be the story structure. In the story structure, we need to focus on three main parts, which is the characters, the main characters who play the role in the text, the setting, which is the place and time of the story, and the plot. The plot, which is the most important event that happened during the text or during the story. Like what are the main two events that happened in the beginning of the story and in the middle of the story and at the end of the story. So this is the story structure. About the point of view, also from which point of view the story is told, which is it from a first person point of view, a third person point of view? So who's telling us the story? And remember, if it's like a first person point of view, he's using specific and certain words, and if it's a third person point of view, also the narrator uses some specific and certain words. Also, according to the analysis of the text, we're having flashback when Miss Franny said that back when Florida was wild. So it's a flashback. She was memorizing what happened with her in the past time. Okay. So this is related to the analysis of the text and according to the vocabulary strategy, to the vocabulary in context and the genre and all this stuff. So we're done with the literature part, and now we're going to move to the grammar part. We're going to start with the vocabulary strategy, decoding and spelling, grammar, then writing. So first of all, we're going to start with the vocabulary strategy. Just give me a minute until we're having this page. Okay, I'm sorry for this late, guys. Okay, guys. So in the vocabulary strategy, we're going to talk about these prefixes, we, on, and this, and we need to know the meaning of them. And that re means again, on means not, or the opposite of something, and this means not. And remember the meaning of them and what each one of them means, because I might put it in a sentence and ask you what does this word mean, or what does this prefix mean. And then, guys, we're going to go to the decoding. Remember, in decoding we're having VCV, syllable pattern, that when we're having a long vowel sound, so the decoding is going to be before the consonant, and if we're having a short vowel sound, so the decoding is going to be after the consonant. Okay. And then, according to the spelling lesson, we're going to talk about short A and long A, and the how put examples, use them into with other examples. Like if we're having a short A, so it's A plus consonant, like the word magic or past. While if we're having a long A, I'm going to have a like AI, AY, EA, ACE, like sale, break, delay, afraid, so long A. Okay. Then, guys, when we finish with this, we're going to go to the grammar, which is you're gonna find it in your textbooks, actually, text box books, sorry. You're going to find it on page 40 about a sentence that a sentence is a group of words that tells a completed thought, and it must contain two elements. The first one is a simple subject and a simple predicate, to have or to form a complete sentence. And remember, if we don't have one of these elements like a subject or a predicate, so it's not a sentence, we call it a fragment. And then, guys, go to the writing, which is on page I guess 43 or 42. Okay, go to the checklist and remember what is a descriptive paragraph. Go back to the attachments that I sent you in this zip folder. You can find everything according to the material, like for each lesson, lesson 1 and 2 and 3, but in the lesson 2 it's not included in the midterm exam. So for the writing lesson, you're gonna maybe find like a sample writing, and you might be asking about everything um, in this model, for example. And so go back to the attachments, study them, and read the models that I've sent you, and you can understand everything about the writing thing. Okay. So this is according to lesson 1, guys. Let's go to lesson 3. And in lesson 3, guys, you're going also to find the same structure, which is we're going to start with the vocabulary, 10 new vocabularies, memorize them. I might not ask you about the whole 10 words. I might ask you about 1, 2, or as maximum 3 words. Then you're going to go to the target strategy and uh, um, to the genre of the story, and then you're going to go to the text. Study the text. Do not dig deeper in the text. I'm not going to ask you specific details about um, every single thing in the text. I am going to ask you about general things because we do not care that much about the text, because it's the genre of this text as informational text, which is my librarian is a camel. And in this text, guys, we are going to focus on the analysis of the text. I might ask you like one or two pieces of information about the text, but not something that is deep. Okay, something that is really obvious and something that is really clear. Okay, so don't panic, don't worry about it. And um, according to the analysis of the text, guys, we're going to have a cause and effect, and also we're going to find, just give me a minute until the page is uploaded. Okay, guys, in the analysis of the text of lesson 3, we're going to analyze the cause and effect, which is like the cause is the reason and the effect is the result of that reason. So we need to focus on the cause and effect and remember the graphic designer that I sent you with the attachments. Also, we're having the second thing in the analysis of the text, which is um, interpret the visuals, and we were discussing the sidebars and the visuals that we have at the end of each section of the text, which has the capital, which has the estimated population number, and like according to their traditions and national languages, and the flag and the map of each country. And then, guys, we're going to go to the domain specific vocabulary, and remember that in each vocabulary, in each domain, in each area of knowledge, we're having some words that are related to that domain, to that area. So a word might mean something in one domain but means something different in another domain. Okay, so this is according to the analysis of the text. And then, guys, we're going to go to the this is according to the literature part, and now we're going to the language part. And in the language part, we do not have a prefixes here. We're having using context, which is to use some context clues to figure out the meaning of unfamiliar words. And we're having three clues or three ways to determine the meaning of an unfamiliar word, which is definition and examples, synonyms, antonyms, and general. Okay, so sometime maybe I'm gonna give you like a really short paragraph with a word that is unfamiliar to you, and I need you to use the context to figure out the meaning of that word. Okay. And then, guys, we're going to go to decoding. And decoding, guys, we're going to talk about the VCCV syllable pattern, that whenever I'm having like double consonants between vowels, which like the two consonants are preceded and followed by a consonant, so I'm going to divide these two consonants apart. Okay. In the spelling, guys, I'm going to discuss the short I and long I and the cases of them. Whenever I have a single I, so it's going to be a short one. Whenever I have a IME, IGH, and IN, I'm going to have a long I, like the word crime or sigh or grind. Okay, so I'm going to have a long I vowel sound. Okay. Then, guys, we're going to move to the grammar. In the grammar, guys, we're going to talk about the quotation. Okay. And what is a quotation? A quotation, I'm going to find it in a dialogue, okay? And it's the exact words that someone says, okay? I'm going to use the quotation mark before and after the direct quotation that someone said these words, okay? Like these here in the examples. And remember that I might have like this example, like a split quotation, and I need to know where to put the quotation mark and how is the word to put them and use them correctly, okay? Also in the writing lesson, guys, as I told you at the end of the of lesson 1, um, it's also you're going to have like something about the dialogue and maybe a model. I'm going to ask you some questions about a model. Like it's going to be something really simple and easy, so don't panic. Go back to the attachments that I sent you also in the zip folder of lesson 3, and you're going to find the material of the writing lesson, and it's going to be really easy. So this is like a quick revision of lesson 1 and lesson 3, guys, and the exam is really easy. It's not that hard. Do not panic. Don't worry, study well, and if you study well, you're gonna get a full mark like easily, guys. Okay, so don't worry, guys, and I wish you very very good luck, and inshallah you all will be happy, guys. See you.